Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Felicia here, and today I'll be filming a get ready with me. So I'll be doing a start to finish New Year's Eve edition. So I'm gonna do my makeup and my hair and then choose some clothes. And I'm also gonna do accessories, so jewelry and everything. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notifications every time I post. So I'm first going to start with my makeup. I'm going to be looking down because my mirror is underneath here. So I have like creamed my face, done my skincare routine and everything. So I just quickly have to prime it. So I've done my under eye and then I use like this 60-second wrinkle reducer. To be honest with you, I don't know how well it works, but I think it makes a difference, but maybe it's just a placebo effect. So I'm just going to shake it a little bit, otherwise it gets a bit liquidy. And I'm just going to put it under my eye and just rub it in. Hopefully it helps with fine lines and stuff like that. So I'm just going to rub it in and just add it in like that. I love this song. Just make sure you don't want to have any residue, otherwise it's going to mix in with your concealer, which we don't want. I'm then going to go ahead and prime my eyelids because, as I said, I'm going to start with my eyes. Oh, I didn't even show it. I used my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I actually meant to start with my eyebrows. So you always want to make sure your pencil is sharp. So I'm using, this is literally a random pencil. Okay, so it's Rimmel London. I prefer pencil to powder and all the other stuff because I feel like it's just more precise. So I just line the bottom and then I gently, really lightly line the top. So really roughly. Then I'm going to do the same on this eyebrow. I don't want it to be too harsh at the front. I mean, personally, I don't like that because I just feel like it just doesn't look natural and it's super blocky. And so yeah, just roughly outline them. So I'm then going to use my Morphe brush. So it's got a spoolie on one side and then it's like a flat angle brush on the other side. I'm just going to brush it and just make sure it's there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to take my Benefit brow gel and just finish it off with that. And just fill in the gaps where there are any. So yeah, so you can see this one looks a lot fuller than this one. I'm just going to do the exact same on this side. And at the front, I really brush it upwards just to make it a bit fuller. And then I'm just going to use the other end of my Morphe brush and put a bit of concealer on it. So I'm going to use my Too Faced concealer. So it's the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer and the shade is Sand. So I'm just going to take a little bit with my brush, just dip it in. I'm just going to line under my brow. I put a little bit too much, so I'm just going to distribute it evenly across both eyebrows. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine now. And just line it so any stubborn hairs are covered, and just to clean it up really. You kind of want to get a highlighting concealer, but not too much either, because personally I don't like the Nike eyebrow with the halo underneath. That's just not my style. And then I'm not going to add any more new product, but I'm just going to use the leftover to do the top. But again, you just want to be really gentle because you don't want the blocky look. Well, personally, I don't like that. So, and then the rest of this I'll blend into my foundation, so it doesn't really matter how I blend it. And because I've already primed my eyebrows now, well, my eyelids, sorry. Now I'm just dragging it down essentially, just so my eyebrows are blank canvas. And I'm just going to do the same on this side. So now you can tell I use way more product on this side. So I'm just going to try and steal it and put it on this side. Here we go. I'm going to take my beauty blender just to blend it all in. So I'm going to use the bottom. And also in between the eyebrows, so any stubborn hairs, and it kind of highlights a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. You don't want to do your regular makeup on New Year's Eve, but like, I don't want to do too much. So I'm just going to do like a glittery kind of thing. So I'm going to use two palettes. So I have my Morphe palette. It's called Artistry palette. So yeah, it's this one. Social Butterfly 15S, that's the one. Social Butterfly. So I've got like a big fluffy brush from Morphe, which I'm also going to use. So I'm going to use the color Add. Just dip it in, and then that's going to be my like base. So it's kind of like a browny, reddish, orange color. Dab that on. So I'm going to look down and do this. And just really get it over my whole eyelid. And then, okay, that's my base. Then I'm going to take another fluffy, but it's like a smaller one. And that's what I'm going to use for my crease. And I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. And I'm going to take the color Hot Mess, and that's going to be for my crease. So I'm going to look down to find my crease, and then just go in there. Okay, and then just blend it out a little. Okay, I put a little bit too much, I'm not going to lie. Ha ha ha. So because I put Hella on this side, I'm just going to use my beauty blender to kind of blend it out. So now it's a little bit more even. Then I'm going to take my flat brush. So again, this is from Morphe, and I'm going to use the color, ooh, I can't lie, I didn't think this far into the look. So okay, I think I'm going to go with Ultraviolet. So I'm just going to dip that in and put that on my lid. Then I'm going to go in with the color Nebula and put that in the middle. Ooh, look at that. This palette is so pigmented, which is what I love about it. So I'm just going to put this in the middle. I just want this bit to be glistening. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. So Ultraviolet first. And then I'm going to blend everything. I'm going to take my first brush and just the one that has the brown on it, and just blend that out a little. This one. And just, here we go, just to blend it in a little bit. And do the same on the other lid. I think this is good now. And then I'm gonna go back in with my crease color. I'm not gonna add any new product, but just to blend it a little bit. Cool. I think this eye, ooh, I didn't flick this out of my hand. I think we're good. But I think this eye needs a bit more blending, so I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Go back in with my brush. 94. And yeah, just blend it all out just so there's no harsh lines. And my eyes are all good. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer and foundation. So I'm gonna do my actual face and fix all of this, all these imperfections. So I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty foundation. So this is the shade Toffee 420. So I'm gonna use this just to conceal my acne. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger. Yeah, just this much. Like literally not much at all. And then I'm gonna pop it on like all my redness. Nothing else in this world will do. You call me yours. You draw me so close. And I'm just gonna do the top ones. It's only you. I know I'm not just caught up in the moment. And then I'm just gonna blend it in with my beauty blender, just so we don't accentuate. Oh, I forgot these two here. That's why it's good to have the residue on your finger. Just press it into the skin. On the one who is the other, you finish at the pie. Caught up in your love. Once that's blended in, I'm then gonna use my Professional, but I'm only gonna use it on my oily zone. So I'm gonna use that on my nose, and then I'm gonna blend it in with my beauty blender so it really gets into my skin. So I'm just gonna conceal my under eyes. Again, using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Sajan. I forgot to color correct. Okay, do you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna redo this. But usually I do color correct because my eye bags are not that deep, but like pretty deep. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit. So I'm not gonna blend it out straight away. I'm gonna put a little bit here, a little bit on my chin. Then I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and I'm gonna use the Black Up in HC03, so it's a full cream foundation. I'm just gonna put a little bit. That was not a little bit, but okay. I literally always go overboard. And then I'm just gonna spread that out all over my face. So you can tell this foundation is like lighter than the Huda Beauty one. And then I'm just gonna blend my concealer with the foundation here. I'm gonna go back in from here. It is a very buildable foundation, so if you want more coverage, you can add more. I'm just not going to do that. So I don't like to put on too much, because as you can see, I do have problematic skin, so it's not the best thing to do. I'm just going to tap all this in, all over my forehead, especially around the like eyebrow areas. I'm going to blend it in with the concealer that we did earlier. I've got a bit of like, I've got freckles, which they kind of look like hyperpigmentation around my mouth, so I do make sure this is all covered. And then I'm gonna blend out my concealer, so I'm gonna use the top tip of my beauty blender. So I'm gonna blend out the bottom first before I go to the top. I am gonna blend it out to the side, gently up to the nose, which creates like a natural contour. I don't really contour my nose. You guys can't hear what I'm saying when I do that. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna do the same. Just always tap, don't rub. Through him, I can do all things, I can do all things through him. Just because of the concealer, I'm just gonna put my base color back on in like the corners. Then I'm gonna set my concealer with my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder, and I'm just gonna use the top of my beauty blender, which is damp. Put a little bit, so literally a tiny bit. Look up and just set it. Just really press the powder into the concealer. You're enough. You're enough. Yeah. I don't want that like super sharp line with my shadow, so I'm just gonna put some powder back on here, some eyeshadow powder, just so it's not phew. That's not what I want. So once I've done that, so I'm just gonna contour my face, and then I'll do my lips, and then we're done. I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. I'm gonna use the Light Sculpt, which is the middle, for my contouring. So I use this brush, I don't know where it's from, PS Pro. Yeah, so I'm gonna use this one. Just contour. And then on my forehead I don't put too much, so I just gently around my hairline. And just a tiny bit here, because it's happened where I've done it too much and I haven't blended it in properly. And then I see it in pictures afterwards. I blend it in, so. Blend it in. And just tap it on. And then I'm gonna go with my beauty blender, which has my foundation on it. Well, this is actually just a sponge. Yeah, so just tap it in. And then here as well. And then just tap this in. And just tap that in. Then I'm going to bronze. So I'm going to use, again, Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in Cappuccino. So I'm gonna take my powder puff, just dip that in, and then just bronze around everywhere where I put my contour. I don't put too much, I literally dip it a tiny bit. So just dip, and then, so I really just don't want to rub my face because I have like acne, so I literally tap everything in. It may seem like I'm slapping my face, but I'm not. Bronzer is like a little bit red, so I do get a little bit of blush-ish out of this. Ooh, actually, let's just chill down here. Then what I'm gonna do, highlight. So I'm just gonna take my Fenty Beauty. So this is a duo. So it's got Hustler Baby and Mean Money. So the one that I'm gonna use is Hustler Baby. So it's the more golden one. Okay, that's a lot. I'm just gonna put it in like areas where I want it to be highlighted. Last thing I'm gonna do is just, ooh, spaffen. Last thing I'm gonna do is just do my lips. Okay, no, I overlined too much. We don't like that. We do not like that. I'm just gonna, I don't wanna like rub off foundation. Here we go. So I use a lip scrub for my lips. So I use Candy Rose. So I'm just gonna dip it in because I've got long nails. So I just put it on my lips just to exfoliate and get rid of like any lines, and then rub it together. When I do that, it helps me get like a smooth base for my lips. So this is Candy Rose Pink Scrub. I use a medicated lip balm just to get like moisturized lips. So this is Blistex Med Plus. And then I just line the bottom. And I just rub my lips together. This is my Fenty Beauty gloss, and it is the Cake Shake. I really, really like this shade. Guys, look at this. Like, even the applicator gives me life. Like, oh, beautiful. So I'm just gonna put that on. Can't lie, I don't know why my top lip doesn't want to blend. But I'm just gonna keep on. Bro, I'm gonna break everything in this bathroom. But to be fair, I think I did put a little too much. But I still think it looks cute. Do a bit of manual correction. I think we're good now. So that is it for my makeup. I'm gonna do my hair. So I think I'm gonna straighten it. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with it exactly. But then I'm gonna choose an outfit and get on my jewelry, and then I'll show you the full look for New Year's Eve. So I'm gonna go in and blow dry my hair. I'm gonna do this off camera because I don't have an extension cord. So I did my hair in like 2 little buns just to try and like stretch it out a little bit. Because I always do a middle parting. It just made sense to have it already. So my hair is like in that position. You should not treat your hair this roughly, by the way. So my hair has actually grown quite a lot since my last video where my brother cut my hair, and I'm in dire need of a proper haircut. I'm just gonna blow dry my hair with a flat brush. So this is from Superdrug, I believe, and my Revlon hairdryer, and I will be back. I'm gonna do the bottom half, then top half, and then side. Basically is my premise. So I will be back and then show you the result. So I'm going to use my Keratin Smooth Tresemme Heat Protectant. So it has 5 benefits: up to 72 hours of frizz control, perfectly detangle, silky shine, soft feel, tames fly waves, heat protection up to 230 degrees. And then I'm going to use my Babyless hair straightener and do everything. So 10,000 years later, I have finally done my hair. So I just straightened it. It's honestly not the best, and I 100% need a trim, but I literally cannot be bothered to do that because I've got to still get ready and everything. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this and yeah, call it a day. So we are now in my room and I've brought out 3 options, so 3 dresses that I've got here. I literally love wearing black, so I will most likely go for this outfit. But so I have this short dress and it's from Marge and it's got like a little what do you call it at the end, but you get what I'm saying, the little thing, the little flap. That dress was actually from Sandro. Then I've got this dress from Marge. So this is like, it's quite open to be honest with you, but it's actually like if you want to shine, if you want to glow, if you want to blow everybody out the water, I think this is a cute dress. Again, it's a short one. Oops. My final option is again another black dress, but this one is strapless and I am inclined towards this one. So again, it's got the little peplum. That's what it's called, the peplum. It's got a little peplum at the bottom, which I clearly do love. And I also do really like this one because again, it's black. So I'm gonna try all 3 and we can see which one I prefer. So this is the first option. So obviously I'm not wearing shoes yet. So it's quite nice, figure hugging, but obviously when you eat, you're gonna have like a stomach. So you kind of want to be careful when eating and stuff. I don't know if I like how it makes my legs look, to be honest. It's a bit too, I don't know. So this is my second option. My only issue with it is that it's cute, but obviously I can't wear a bra with it. Sorry. Let me tuck that in. But yeah, it's very low cut. But yeah, no, I do love it. I do love it. I just don't know whether it's like for the occasion that I'm going to. So I'm gonna get changed. Option number 3, it's strapless. It's short, it's like peplum. I think this is more fitting for the occasion because they're just going to like a chill New Year's Eve like gathering. I don't want to say party because COVID, so obviously not. It's gonna be chill vibes, so obviously don't want to do the most. So I think this is my favorite, but comment down below 1, 2 or 3 and let me know which one you preferred. So I'm just gonna get my jewelry on now and complete the look. So I just got my jewelry on. So I just got 2 bracelets on each side, and then this necklace that I literally wear everywhere. Like I literally don't take it off, so I don't really like to replace it. And then for earrings, I have a couple options because I'm wearing like gold bracelets. I don't really want to like mix, or I could, to be fair, because my necklace is silver, but I don't really want to. So I have like this silver earring. Oops. But I'm not sure. The thing is, when you've already made up like an idea in your head and you're kind of like, I'm gonna go with that anyway, but I'm gonna consider the other options. So then I have this like ball earring, so it's gold, and then I have these mini hoops, which I think will look quite cute, and then I have like larger hoops, which I literally never ever wear, so I don't think today will be the day. But comment down below which one your favorites are. But this is it. I don't know if you can see. Okay. No, I feel like I look like 90s. That is not the look I'm going for. There's this one. So yeah, I think it's like subtle and cute, which is my style, to be honest. Or there is the ball, which also is nice, but I feel like because I'm like my hair's kind of covering, you literally will not see it, so it's like, what's the point of wearing it? So I think, okay, I think I'm gonna go for the mini hoops. yeah, I think those are the best options. So I'm almost ready. I got the earrings on, so you can tell it's kind of like they're there, but like it's not like in your face. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, I think these look cute. I'm not just being vain. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what was your favorite part in the comments. See you at my next video. Bye.